Hey, y'all, it's me. Listen, when he said it, he meant it. When he said it, he meant it. And he just wants you to believe. So, sis, what do you want them to see? What do you want them to see? Because he said what he was going to do. He said that he was going to do it. Y'all, listen here. This is a oldie, but a goodie, y'all. Y'all got to listen to this one. So stay tuned. Today's spoken word, y'all, is called When You Said. When You Said. That's today's spoken word. Okay. Now, I wrote this on December 16th, 2021. December 16th, 2021. Y'all, just listen to this. When you said, I know it hurt you, but it's okay. I will take care of it. You just keep going. When you said the road was not going to be easy, you knew every curve and every turn that I was going to encounter. But you said, keep pressing. I got you. When you said, not yet, you knew what was best for me. When you said, I am no one's option, you made me your first choice. Come on now. You told me I was fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous was your works, and that my soul knows very well. You knew it. I just had to believe it in myself. When you said, draw near unto me, you had a plan that I did not understand or see. You told me to stay seated at your feet. When you said, I am preparing you, be still and know that I am God. You were growing me in grace to sustain me. When you said it, you meant it. Y'all, this was inspired by His grace and mercy that He repeats to me daily. When you said. Y'all, what y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? And you know I have thoughts, okay? My thoughts is this. Y'all, I be listening to him like E.F. Hutton. These are true facts. Y'all, for a long time, you know, I always talk about the fog. I always talk about the fog and how it was so cloudy where I could not see, I could not hear, I could not see anything that he was trying to tell me. It was like I kept repeating the same stuff, kept doing the same things. I'm like, evidently, I must need to learn something here. I needed to learn something. And I thank God for those pains. What is that scripture? It says, if it had not been for the afflictions, you know, I always tell you, pain will bring you close to him. Pain. For me, that's what it seems like, y'all. And even if I did try to go left, even if I did, it's like Dieter. It's like my son just right there looking, you know. He's looking to see, you know, what's going on, what's happening, you know, even though I ain't doing nothing. But y'all, the song that came to mind was, you know, I love me some Tasha Cobb, y'all. But it's called seated at your feet. You know, seated at your feet. Now, I always tell you, there is a balance. You got to have a balance with this. You cannot just be so, okay, I'm just churchified. You cannot be like that. There has to be a balance. But anyway, the song is called Seated at Your Feet. And she said, and I'll be seated at your feet to worship at your feet. I'll be seated at your feet forever. And she says again, and I'll be seated at your feet to worship at your feet. I'll be right there at your feet forever. Y'all. So when he said, believe it. Believe everything that he says, because he said it. He said it and he meant it. Okay? Now, this one brings me to this other one that I have, and I'm gonna connect this. I'm gonna connect the two together because I think it's fitting to connect the two together. And this one was called, Sis, what do you want them to see? And I wrote this one on May 13th, 2021. And I just feel like I was finna separate this, but I think it's meant to be. Okay? It says, sis, what do you want them to see? You may not think they are paying any attention, but they are watching. They done seen you do this, do that, do this and that. They are looking. Sis, what do you want them to see? The door does not have to be a revolving door. Let me tell you, honey, you can shut it. Yes, I know you have messed up, but you can still be that peach out of reach. No judgment. We have all been there. Ain't nobody perfect. I mean, sis, what do you really want them to see? Does that reflection really reflect who they see? Sis, you can take that mask off. Ooh. You can let your guards down, but you're going to have to trust in him. Don't try to do it yourself. Now, I just added that. Don't do it yourself. So, sis, what do you really want them to see? Y'all, this was inspired by a YouTuber that is going through something. Lord, I done put... What YouTuber was that? You know, I don't know. I be praying for the YouTubers too. I write stuff where, you know, it just comes. When it comes, I just write it, okay? But y'all, when he said, and sis, what do you want them to see? That's all I got. That's it. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.